Hello everyone and welcome back to the next installment of our 10.2 raid guides, proudly presented by Kingston FURY. This is Crazy Puck from Method, and today we'll show you how to defeat Igira in Mythic Amirdrassil. For all of our Mythic videos, we'll assume you know the fight and its mechanics on heroic difficulty. As such, these videos will show you the Mythic mechanics and focus on the strategy to defeat the Mythic version of the encounter. If you need a refresher on any of the baseline heroic abilities, please check out the heroic guide for the encounter on our channel. On Mythic, Igira really only has one minor mechanical change, but it very heavily changes the way the fight plays out. When she casts Marked for Torment, she'll now get to use 2 weapons instead of 1. Whichever weapon circle you soak as a raid is now the weapon she does not get to use in the next primary phase. For example, if you soak the sword first, Igira gets to pick up the axe and the knife, gaining both of those weapons' abilities. After picking up weapons, the sequence of abilities is always the same. Igira will cast Blistering Spears on 6 players, then she'll use weapon ability 1, then weapon ability 2, and then this sequence will repeat a second time. After the second time through this sequence, she'll drop the weapons and just go back to her normal abilities and start regaining energy again. Strategy wise, you'll handle most of the fight like heroic. We recommend a comp of 2 tanks, 4 healers, and 14 DPS. For the spears, we recommend having 3 set stack locations around the boss and using a weak aura to assign 2 people to each specific location. This will consolidate the spears and ensure that they're all close enough to help you cleave them down, killing them much more quickly and efficiently. You also need to make sure you're dodging the twisting blades because on Mythic they basically one-shot. Oh, and every cast on Mythic shoots out 5 blades now instead of 3 on Heroic. As for the Marked for Torment order, we recommend soaking the axe first, the knife second, and the sword last. We're recommending this order because the absorbed shields put out by the knife require healing cooldowns, and you want to spread out the 2 times Igira gets the knife to allow those cooldowns to come back up. So, for the first Marked for Torment, you'll soak the axe. You'll get your cast of spears, make sure to get to your stack spots and nuke the spears as soon as possible. After that, you'll get Heartstopper debuffs, and then a sword jump. You'll want to pop a healer cooldown or 2 for the first Heartstopper, and make sure you dodge the orbs. The sword jump will happen while the orbs are floating around. This is actually pretty dangerous, so make sure you're being extra careful so you can dodge the orbs, the jumps, and all the swirlies. It's a lot going on, so don't be afraid to use the defensive if you need to. Rinse and repeat for the second sequence of this with more healer cooldowns for the second set of the absorbed shields. After the sequence ends, Igira drops the weapons and goes back to her normal abilities. You'll soak the knife during the second Marked for Torment, allowing Igira to grab the axe and the sword. Here, the sequence will be spears, then axe soak, then sword jump. Assign half the raid to soak the first axe, and the other half to soak the second one. Immediately after the soak, make sure you spread out for the jump. Don't stand in the big circle and don't eat swirlies. Rinse and repeat a second time with the second group soaking the second axe soak. For the third and final Marked for Torment, you'll be soaking the sword. Here, you'll get spears, followed by an axe soak, followed by Heartstopper debuffs. Use the same axe soak groups as the first time. When the Heartstopper debuffs come out, make sure the targets spread out and pop healing cooldowns to clear them quickly. Like before, don't eat orbs to the face. Handle the second time through the sequence the same, second soak group, healer cooldown for Heartstopper debuffs, dodge the orbs. As a note, it doesn't really hurt at all, and it's actually a pretty good thing to use health pots or health stones if you have an absorb shield on yourself. Help your healers out. And that's actually the whole fight. New card, soak things you're supposed to soak, don't eat bad things to the face, pop healing cooldowns when necessary, and collect your loot. If you enjoyed this guide, remember to like it and make sure you're subscribed to the channel to catch all of our previews, guides, kill videos, and more. A big thank you again to Kingston FURY for making guides like these possible. From everyone here at Method, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.